So if you're interested in food, you're definitely going to want to see this video because today we're going to take a quick road trip to Aiken, South Carolina, which is about 45 minutes from the Augusta, Georgia, Evans, Grovetown, Hetzibah area. We're going to go to the Foodees Cultural Festival. So they're going to have food, and more food. So it's a food truck, basically like event, one of the largest here in the CSRA, which is the Central Savannah River area. So we're going to do that today. So we're going to gather up all of everything that we need. All of that is coming up just for you. Come on and let's check it out. So we're going to go ahead and head on out to Aiken, South Carolina from the Grovetown, Evans, Georgia area. So when you're going to Aiken, depending upon which area you're coming from, if you're coming from a portion of Augusta, you're probably only about 16 to 20 minutes away. But then if you're coming from like Grovetown, the Evans, Georgia area, it can be up to 40 minutes one way away from Aiken. So as you can see here, the scenery is changing. So take notice on how it looked when we first originally got in the car compared to how it looks now. So here in Aiken, as you can see, the roads are longer, they're more stretched out. So what I mean by that is you have a lot more road. You also have a lot more open land here, and you'll also probably notice we may pass by a few equestrian properties. So those are pretty much out here in the Aiken, South Carolina area as well. So here we're entering the historical downtown area of Aiken. I really like the way the trees overhang the streets here. Kind of reminds me of Savannah, just gives a nice southern charm. So we've made it here. We're in the historic downtown Aiken, and right behind us is the Foodees food truck event. So this is basically an event. This is the second year that this has happened here in Aiken, South Carolina, and we have over 30 food trucks. This is actually the largest food truck event in the CSRA. So we're gonna go over there. We're gonna go across the street. We're gonna check it out. They have everything. They have dessert. They have meat. They have crafts. They have some of everything. So let's go check it out. So one of the great things about the Foodees Food Truck and Cultural Festival is that we see a lot of different foods from different cultures represented here. So you get an opportunity to taste those foods, sample those foods, and literally everywhere I look, all around me, behind me, beside me, in front of me, there are foods from different cultures represented, which is so fantastic. So if you're in Aiken next year, this time when the fest is going on, just don't do like us and don't come during the heightened part of the day when it's really hot. I mean, like, it's really hot out here. You see people are fanning, they're trying to stay cool. You do see people that you know sometimes here in the area. We did actually see a few associates, like that young man just saw someone that he knows. We saw a few associates here that we know, so we had an opportunity to speak to them. It is a little congested in some parts of the area, just really depending upon, there are a lot of different, I would say, corridors here. There's not really a lot of seating. As you can see, there are people standing around eating food. They'll just literally, like this guy here, stop and eat their eat their food. So that's part of the experience of the food festival. So this kind of reminds me of Chicago, where they had the Taste of Chicago, which on a very smaller scale. So this is basically food that they're having here, and they also have vendors who are selling their items, like clothing items, also jewelry, and different things like that. So you just basically get an opportunity to support the locals. In fact, some of the people are not local. Some of the people are from different areas, just basically coming out here to Aiken, South Carolina, to try to market their products and also support the community. So as we walk around, you get a chance to see the people, the different foods. Hey, get a chance to see the people and the different foods that are here. The people here, Southern hospitality, people are so friendly here, you guys, out in the South. This is Aiken, like I mentioned. Hey, y'all. So there are people out here selling their goods. Like this lady is selling her goods here. You've got other people all around selling. They've got hats that are out here. They've got these stuffed animal toys. They've got jewelry. See some hay, see some wallets, different things like that. So this is just basically typical for this type of festival, because you've got food on one end and you've got the like little toys and things on a different end. And then here, hey, here she's doing, let's see what she's looking at. She's got some, okay, so she's got some henna. So she's doing henna on her hands, and she's doing henna tattoos here for the people. So this event, as you can see, the people brought their dogs. You bring your dogs out, bring your animals out, bring your family, bring your friends, and just hang out and just have a good time. Just really exploring and discovering different foods and enjoying the weather. But I'm telling you guys, it's hot out here. So the section that we're in now is where they have food, and so I noticed, so that one aisle that we just left was basically different things that you can buy and you can use. So this aisle looks like it's mostly food on this aisle, and then the aisle over that we're headed to now is where I hear some music going on over there to the left. There's some music over there, and then I also do see that there's some clothing items over on the other side, so we'll make our way over there as well. So as I walk the area and I see all of these different business owners taking care of their businesses, I just think about one of the things that I always say is that we really do support our entrepreneurs here in the Augusta, Georgia, also the South Carolina area. So our entrepreneurs are welcome here, and I honestly believe there's a nice amount of support here. So we actually did something different. We went to the food truck event, and it was so hot outside that we did. It's so hot outside that we decided to eat at Taco Sushi. So we're at the restaurant inside the air conditioning, and we're having a good meal that's brought here. So for starters, there's the calamari, which is really good, and then also the tempura. It's really asparagus. It is delicious. So the tempura, it has like a yum yum sauce on here. It's really good. And there's also like a soy sauce. So it has like a sweet flavor to it in addition to the yum yum. It's really good. For my main entree, I tried the Asian stir fry. It's really good. It actually has a lot of vegetables. It also comes with rice on the side and some more tempura. I'll definitely get this one again. So actually, one part about living here in the South is that it gets really, really hot. I mean, like extremely hot. And it's not even the hottest part of the year yet. Like our hottest part of the year is August. And we are in May, and it's already, what is it, like about 85 degrees? He, s- he says it feels like, my husband said it feels like 90 degrees, but it's not 90 degrees. I think it may be about, I think honestly it's probably, you think so? I think it's in the 80s, in the mid 80s here. So that's one of the things you have to get used to here is the heat. So when you come to the area, stay hydrated. And if you go to an outdoor festival, don't be surprised if you end up like us, end up in a restaurant eating in the air condition. So we're here at the Aiken Foodees Fest, and we're actually just wrapping it up. We actually came here with the intent to eat some of the food. It actually was too hot outside, you guys. So that's one of the things to expect when you move to the southern area. So like Aiken, South Carolina, or Evans, Augusta, Hetzibah, Grovetown, Georgia. It is really hot here, so you got to get accustomed to that. But it was really too hot for us, so we actually ended up going inside to Taco Sushi. So as you saw, we ate there. Then Taco Sushi actually has a location in Evans. There's one in Augusta, and of course here in Aiken, South Carolina. So when you come to the foodie event, it's absolutely free to get in. There are over 30 food trucks here, and they have vendors as well. You can purchase items, but come prepared to expect a lot of heat and stay hydrated. So if you're relocating to the Augusta, Georgia area, Aiken, South Carolina area, we can assist you because we are licensed here in Aiken, South Carolina, also on the Georgia side. Again, and feel free to go ahead and give us a call. You can send us a text, or better yet, go ahead and schedule Zoom down in the link below. Again, my name is Delresa Rollerson, your relocation specialist, and see you over in the next video.